Let's say that I've got an assignment that students have turned in, and this could be an assignment, it could be a discussion, it can be a quiz. So if you haven't watched our Speedgrader overview video, be sure to do that because it will show you all those views. We're going to look at just the students have turned in a document, and I want to leave some feedback on it. So up here in the right-hand corner, I'm going to come to Speedgrader. It's going to load up the assignment. There's a few things I want to note in this view right here. Since students have submitted a PDF or a Google Doc, Word doc, something like that, it's going to show up right here in this, what we call doc viewer. This is really only available for some submissions. Slideshows, it will be available. It won't be available for things like videos or if students are submitting a URL to something. But for the most part, I'd say most of your assignments, you're still going to get this doc viewer. That's going to allow you to see the student submission and then also annotate over it. And we'll go over that in just a second. On the the top right hand corner here, as you saw in the overview video, you can get your list of students. So you'll see your entire list of students. If you teach more than one section for this class, you'll see a button that says show all sections. So that just gives you a little tour of how to actually get between assignments for your students. You'll tab between them, and we're going to look now at actually annotating over them. So looking along the top here on my doc viewer, there's a few different things that I'm able to do. So I'm first on just my selection tool, which allows me to scroll through the content there. Next, I have the point annotation. I like to call it our flag tool. So it allows me to take this point annotation and I can add a flag anywhere I'd like to on that document and then leave a comment. So here's my comment. And maybe I get into the habit of doing red comments for things that students need to review. So some kind of change that they need to make on their document, and then green comments are things that I liked, like this was a great idea, something along those lines. So I'm able to add feedback to the students with those flag comments. It's going to show up for them. We'll have another video that will show you what the student view looks like as well. So you can see all my flag comments there. The next thing I have is our highlight tool, highlight annotation. I can change the color up here in the top left-hand corner, but this does allow me to highlight the document that the students are working on and then also leave a comment. So I can either just highlight it or I can leave a comment that goes along with that. For any of my comments, if I'd like to delete them, I can click on the comment itself or click on the flag or the comment box, and I am able to delete those. Next, I can add text. So I can do text annotation over this. So maybe they forgot to add their name. So I want to make sure that their name is on there. I'm going to make it bold. I can even include a background. So I want to make sure that whoever's paper this is, that they add their name to this. This also might be helpful if maybe students are submitting a picture. So they have created something, they submit a picture, and I want to actually add text over that picture. I can add that through my text commenting. Next, we have strike-through annotation. So it works very similar to our highlighting, where I'm able to highlight text and it's going to strike through that text and then also allow me to add a comment there. The last one I'm going to talk about is our free draw annotation. Now with our touchscreen laptops, we're able to choose this free draw annotation. You can grab your pen from your laptop and you can actually write directly on their document. This is very helpful if you're a teacher that's used to giving annotation marks paper pencil for your students. You know that's what you've done in years past, and now the students are turning things in digitally, or you have students that are quarantined, so they're going to be turning things in digitally. This is a really easy way to transition then to the digital version of writing on their paper and marking it up with your pen. You're able to mark it up with your pen and your touchscreen laptop. I can change the colors as I was able to in all of my other tools, as well as change the line width for those annotations. And again, with all of these, I can add comments over here on the side. So moving to the right-hand side of our document, I'm going to move this over a little bit so you can see I grabbed those 3 dots there to move that over. I am able to add a grade here. So let's say I'm giving them a 5. I can also add comments, text comments for this student. So here's a text comment that's going to show up. I can add an attachment. So if I want to attach a file, maybe I wanted to include information for the student about the assignment. They didn't complete everything, so I want to actually attach something to this document. I can attach a media comment. So what this will do is it'll actually allow me to record a video of myself, and I'm able to quickly do this. I can leave the student feedback via video for them. It might be easier than writing all of those comments. So maybe I've made the comments, and then I just choose this start recording, and I record any verbal feedback that I may have given the student. Again, this is a really easy way to engage some virtual learners, any hybrid learners that we might have, students that are going to be at home that we might not be able to meet face-to-face with, or even the students that are in our classroom that we're not comfortable meeting face-to-face with because we have to social distance and stuff. So I'm able to record comments for them very easily. I start that recording and I add that there. If I don't want to do a video comment, let me open that back up. If I don't want to do a video comment, maybe I just want to do audio comment, I can actually turn off my webcam and just record my microphone. So I'm able to do audio comments only. The students would then listen to those. So I'm going to do an audio comment real quick. This is an audio comment for your document. You did a great job, but I would like for you to review some of the information and turn in your new work. I'll click finish. It will allow me to listen to that. I'm going to add a name to this. You don't have to do this. And then click save. So now it's going to add my text comment as well as my audio comment for the students. I can also choose to do speech recognition. So that last tool there is speech recognition. That will allow you to dictate and it will type out that comment for you. And then I'm just going to click submit, make sure everything gets submitted to the student. Notice at the top that I have a little check mark next to my test student, which means that they have received those comments. Again, make sure that you watch our video about how students actually access those comments.